morning, everyone. Before starting with the event, let us all show gratitude towards a soldier. Please kindly raise from your seat for national anthem and show respect towards our nation.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Greetings and a warm good morning to everyone who have joined. I consider myself fortunate to be able to greet our honorable principal, instructors, and my beloved friends during the Republic Day celebration. Today marks the 73rd anniversary of India's independence. I would like to extend my gratitude to all the beloved friends who have joined for this meet. The implementation of the Indian Constitution on this date is 1950 is commemorated on Republic Day. And this is the main reason what I like about the VSA family. Even in the pandemic times, even in these harsh times, we are all together, even though if we are not connected virtually, even though we are not connected in person, we are connected with the virtual media. And that's what our ecosystem is all about. I'm not taking much time about the introduction and handing over to the anchors. Over to you guys.
अरे किती वेळ कार्यक्रम सुरू करायचा आहे. काका चाचा ओ मामा अब्बू अप्पा हो या की लवकर. ओ सरफरे वहिनी सोनावणे वहिनी किती वेळ लावताय. अब्या डब्या ए पिंट्या गाडी काढ ना मध्येच काय
हाँ भिडे भाई जरा आराम से चिल मारो.
अरे कसला चिल इथे कार्यक्रम खोळंबलाय. चला चालू करायचं का मग. मी आत्माराम तुकाराम भिडे या चाळीचा एकमेव सेक्रेटरी तुम्हा सर्वांचे स्वागत करतो. आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचा एकमेव सूत्रसंचालक
भिडे भाई मैं भी हूँ जरा जगह बनाओ. तो रिपब्लिक डे का आगाज इस दिन की अहमियत जानकर करते. आणि हा, कसे आहेत सगळे? मस्त ना? आणि आपला नेहमीचा आपुलकीचा प्रश्न, हसताय ना? हसायलाच पाहिजे.
तर येत आहे सेकंड इयरचा लेखक सिद्धेश राणे.
Thank you, Dhanvi and Abhijit, for giving me this responsibility. Good morning to one and all present here. We are here today to celebrate 73rd Republic Day of our country. Since childhood, 26 January has its own memories for all of us. Many of us may recall this day as a national holiday and celebrates it in schools by participating in cultural programs and in other activities. For a few of us, this is the day when we get up to watch Republic Day Parade, which starts from Vijay Chowk and culminates at Red Fort in Delhi. The weapons and the equipments that the army shows in the parade reflects the power of our armed forces. We celebrate this day to remember the historic moment when our nation became an independent republic country. Today is the day when Constitution of India was adopted in 1950 after attaining independence on 15th August 1947. This day reminds us for our freedom struggle and how the sacrifices of our freedom fighters got us Purna Swaraj. And it is because of them that we are living in a democratic country where each citizen has right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. I would like to conclude my speech followed by a moment of silence for the great leaders and freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives so that we can live in a democratic nation. Okay, so a very happy Republic Day to all of you. Wear mask and stay safe. Thank you.
Inshallah, what an enlightening speech it was.
प्रजासत्ताक दिनाचा तंतोतंत अर्थ सांगितल्याबद्दल सिद्धेश तुझे खूप सारे धन्यवाद. तर आपण आता गाण्याच्या कार्यक्रमाला सुरुवात करूया.
अरे भिड़े भाई, आज नहीं कहोगे हमारे जमाने के गाने?
हमारे जमाने के गाने भी क्या गाने हुआ करते थे. मेरा मुल्क मेरा देश, मेरे देश की धरती, ए मेरे वतन. बच्चे भी बड़े गर्व से गाते थे, नन्ना मुन्ना राई हूँ.
आते बघा सुरू झालं.
गानों की महफिल सजाने आ रहे हैं फर्स्ट ईयर.
आते बघा सुरू झालं.
ये देश है वीर जवानों का, बेलों का, मस्तानों का. इस देश का यारो ओए, इस देश का यारो क्या कहना. ये देश है दुनिया का कहना. मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये बंदूक हिंदुस्तानी. सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी. मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये बंदूक हिंदुस्तानी. सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी. कार्यक्रम अपना करेंगे, है वतन तेरे लिए. दिल दिया है, जान भी देंगे, है वतन तेरे लिए. आजा आजा जिंद शामी आने के तले, आजा जरी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले. जय हो, जय हो, चक दे इंडिया, चक दे इंडिया. वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम. सुजला सुफलम मलयज शीतलम, सस्य श्यामला मातरम. वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम. ये दुनिया ये उतनी होगी हैरानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला माहे रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला माहे रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे, रंग दे, मेरा रंग दे बसंती चोला माहे रंग दे। माँ तुझे सलाम, पम 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 पम, मम्मा तुझे सलाम, पम 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 पम, वंदे आओ बच्चों तुम्हें सिखाए झांकी हिंदुस्तान की, इस मिट्टी से तिलक करो ये धरती है बलिदान की। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। मेरे प्यारे वतन, ऐ मेरे बिछड़े चमन, तुझ पे दिल कुर्बान। धरती सुनहरी अंबर नीला, हर मौसम रंगीला, ऐसा देश है मेरा हो, ऐसा देश है मेरा। नन्हा मुन्ना रानी हूँ, देश का सिपाही हूँ, बोलो मेरे संग जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद। मेरा मुल्क मेरा देश मेरा ये वतन, शांति का उन्नति का प्यारा सा चमन, इसके वास्ते ही सारे हैं मेरा तन मेरा मन। ऐ वतन, ऐ वतन, ऐ वतन, जाने मन, जाने मन, जाने मन। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, खुली नजर ना हम पे डालो, चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी, हिंदुस्तानी। हम की रीत सदा मैं गीत बहा के गाता हूँ, भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला, देश मेरा रंगीला। झंडा ऊंचा रहे हमारा, विजयी विश्व तिरंगा प्यारा। सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा। हम बुलबुल हैं इसकी, ये गुलसिता हमारा, हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा। भारत माता की जय।
Thank you, first year rights, for your amazing performance.
अरे देवा, काय है आजकल के बच्चों को भारत की राजधानी नहीं मालूम, 30% लोगों को 15 अगस्त और 26 जनवरी का फर्क नहीं मालूम. काय होणार आहे कोणास ठाऊक.
असं कसं कोणास ठाऊक? Do not underestimate the youth of India. They are no less. So now coming second year with their descriptive video.
सबके अधिकारों का रक्षक अपना ये गणतंत्र पर्व है, लोकतंत्र ही मंत्र हमारा, हम सबको इस पर्व पर गर्व है. 26 January is celebrated as Republic Day of our country. On this day in 1950, the constitution of our country was formally adopted and India became a fully sovereign state. But why is it celebrated on 26 Jan? Let's find out.
It is to be noted that January 26 had a great significance in India's struggle for Swaraj. The Congress session at Lahore on December 29, 1929 had passed a resolution declaring Purna Swaraj, complete independence, as India's goal. It was also decided that the 26th of January should be observed all over India as Purna Swaraj Day. The complete Independence Day was for the first time celebrated on January 26, 1930. It continued to be so observed until 1947. On achieving independence, August 15 became our Independence Day. January 26th, however, marked a great event in India's struggle for freedom. It was therefore in the favor of all that the January 26 should be selected as the date of commencement of the new constitution. दर्जनों भाषा, सैकड़ों विधि, हजारों विधान है, जो जोड़कर सबको साथ रखे वो संविधान है. After independence, the country did not have any self-made official constitution. Instead, its laws were based on modified colonial acts. So, establishing an official constitution for our own country was the utmost task in front of the government of India. Our constitution is the result of the hard work and struggle of the esteemed members of the Constituent Assembly under the presidency of Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Dr. Ambedkar was the father of our constitution. After deeply studying the various constitutions of our countries, our founding fathers framed our constitution, and it is the lengthiest constitution in the world. It reflects upon the dedication and foresight of this great man. That is how the constitution came into being. It took 2 years, 11 months, and 8 days to complete the constitution. Though it was enacted and adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949, it came into force on 26 January 1950. भारतीय संविधान बाहर से संघात्मक है, परंतु उसकी आत्मा एकात्मक है.
And from this, the 26th day of January 1950, India, that is Bharat, shall be a sovereign, democratic republic, and the Union and its component parts, the states, shall exercise all powers and functions of government and administration in accordance with the provisions of the said Constitution.
Indians celebrate Republic Day with great jubilation and joy all over the country. The day honors India's constitution as an independent nation. Schools and colleges hoist the national flag on Republic Day. Cultural events celebrating India's struggle for independence are organized across the country. The President of India hoists the national flag at India Gate in New Delhi. In New Delhi, the most prestigious parade takes place on Rajpath. An Indian President conducts the parade, which is coordinated by the Ministry of Defense. The event not only displays India's military prowess but also promotes its diverse culture. In addition, the event pays tribute to those who have sacrificed their lives for the country. India's Prime Minister honors the martyrs by placing a ringlet at India Gate's Amar Jawan Jyoti. The ceremony continues with a 21-gun salute, national anthem, and hoisting of the national flag. As a result, the brave soldiers are presented with the Paramveer Chakra, Ashok Chakra, and Veer Chakra. Children and ordinary citizens who have shown courage in difficult circumstances are also recognized with awards. Then India's military prowess is on display. There is also a march past that the armed forces, police, and National Cadet Corps take part in, during which the President of India is saluted by these regiments. When the fighter jets of the Indian Air Force fly past Janpath, the ceremony concludes. 3 रंग का नहीं वस्त्र, ये ध्वज देश की शान है, हर भारतीय के दिलों का स्वाभिमान है. यही है गंगा, यही है हिमालय, यही हिंद की जान है, और 3 रंगों में रंगा हुआ ये अपना हिंदुस्तान है.
जब आंखें खुले तो धरती हिंदुस्तान की हो, जब आंखें बंद हो तो यादें हिंदुस्तान की हो. हम मर भी जाए तो कोई गम नहीं, लेकिन मरते वक्त मिट्टी हिंदुस्तान की हो. Republic Day is celebrated with much enthusiasm in India, and we should remember the long journey of freedom and the struggle of our forefathers to transform the country into a sovereign nation. It is a day for all Indians to celebrate the essence of liberty and help India accomplish its freedom fighters' dream. In celebration of Republic Day, citizens are encouraged to display their patriotism and pride. The students pledge to live as good citizens and help make their country a happier and more peaceful one. देश के वीर जवानों की होली याद है, क्या क्या हुआ था हम सब के साथ, सबका हिसाब है. स्वतंत्रता मिली थी मुश्किलों को मात कर, गणतंत्र हमारा अधिकार जिसका जवाब है. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
उत्सव 3 रंगांचा आभाळी आज सजला, नतमस्तक मी त्या सर्वांसाठी ज्यांनी हा देश घडविला. It was so overwhelming to watch the fight for a constitution. Over the period of time, patriotic feeling haven't changed, though we have changed the way of expressing it. We have around 300 million young, innovative minds in the world who are working very, very hard to make our motherland proud. In recent times, we have Neeraj Chopra, Bhavani Patel, Harna Sandhu, Sirisha Bandla making us proud in their respectful field.
बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने. I take back my words. Our young generations are achieving milestones in today's competitive world. खरंच hats off. तुमचा जमाना किंवा आमचा काय एकच आहे. मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा.
We have heard this song numerous times. Our second year have came up with a new mode of representation. So let's see what they have to offer.
Hi Ria, Happy Republic Day.
Hi, Happy Republic Day.
और बताओ कैसे चल रहा है?
मैं ठीक हूँ, तू बता.
कुछ नहीं, थोड़ी देर में फ्लैग होइस्टिंग के लिए जाने वाली हूँ. तुम बताओ.
सेम यार. वैसे उससे याद आया कि हम रिपब्लिक डे पहले कैसे सेलिब्रेट करते थे.
वैसे कितना मजा आता था, है ना?
हाँ यार.
बेटा चलो अब वरना लेट हो जाएगा.
चल अब मैं जाती हूँ वरना लेट हो जाएगा.
हाँ हाँ चल बाय, मुझे भी जाना होगा अभी. फिर कभी बात करेंगे. बाय.
बच्चे स्कूल तक नहीं आते, वो एग्जाम्स तक देने नहीं आ रहे, तो आप ये क्यों इतनी मेहनत कर रहे हो?
स्कूल आज बंद है तो कल खुल जाएंगे, लेकिन इससे अपने देश के जज्बे पे ताला तो नहीं लगता ना.
हेलो यार, बहुत टाइम हो गया तुझसे बात किए हुए. वैसे हैप्पी रिपब्लिक डे.
हाय, हैप्पी रिपब्लिक डे.
जी, तुझे याद है ना आज रिपब्लिक डे है. तो तुझे ये भी याद होगा कि हम लोग कैसे स्कूल के इवेंट्स में मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा गाते थे.
हाँ, बहुत मजा आता था.
अगर हम लोग यही सब कुछ पपेट्स के साथ करें तो कैसा लगेगा?
मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा. सुर की नदियाँ हर दिशा से बह के सागर में मिले. बादलों का रूप लेकर बरसे हल्के हल्के. मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा. मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा. पट बनिए सांतरत
तेरा सुर मिले मेरे सुर दे नाल मिलके बने एक नवा सुरताल मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा
मुंहिंजो सुर तुंहिंजे सां प्यारा मिले जॾहिं गीत असां जो मधुर तरानो बणे तॾहिं
सुर का दरिया बह के सागर में मिले
बदलांदा रूप लेके
बरसन होले होले
இசைந்தா நம் இருவரும் சுரமும் நமதாகும் திசை வேறானாலும் ஆழிசேர் ஆறுகள் முகிலாய் மழையாய் பொழிவது போல் இசை நம் இசை నన్నదనిగే నిన్నదనియా నా స్వరము నీ స్వరము సంగమమై మనసరంగా అవతరించి എന്റെ സ്വരവും നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്വരവും ഒത്തുചേർന്നു നമ്മുടെ സ്വരമായി তোমার সুর মোদের সুর
সৃষ্টি করো কই সুর তোমার সুর মোদের সুর সৃষ্টি করো কই সুর সৃষ্টি হো কই তান তোমা মোরা স্বরর মিলন সৃষ্টি করি
চালু চালু
મળે સૂર જો તારો મારો બને આપણો સૂર નિરાળો माझ्या तुमच्या जुळता तारा मधुर सुरांच्या बरसती धारा सुर की नदियाँ हरी दिशा से बहते सागर मिले बादलों का रूप लेके बरसे हल्के हल्के हो मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा ओ सुर बने हमारा
Thank you second yearites for your performance. असा भारत हवाय जिथे सर्वांची जात ही भारतीय असेल, धर्म देशप्रेम उच्च नीच भेदभाव सीमापार असेल, नातं असेल भारतीयत्वाचं, सुख शांती समाधान मिळेल, शत्रूचं खरं रूप उडवेल एवढी विचारांना धार असेल. प्रत्येक भारतीयाच्या अन्यायावर होणारा वार असेल. जगातल्या प्रत्येक व्यक्तीच्या मनात भारताविषयी सन्मान असेल.
वाह वाह तन्वी, क्या बात है. तुझ्या 4 वेळा तर खूपच सुंदर होत्या.
अरे हे तर काहीच नाही. नाव कमिंग निशिता मोरे फ्रॉम 3rd year टू प्रेझेंट हर डिव्होशन टुवर्ड्स नेशन.
सर्वप्रथम सर्वांना माझ्याकडून सुतक दिनाच्या हार्दिक शुभेच्छा. माझ्या कवितेचे बोल आहेत राष्ट्राचा धर्म. काय सांगू मी, काय बोलू मी माझ्या या भारत देशाबद्दल. माझ्या देशाचा अगाध आहे महिमा. देशभक्तांची, देशप्रेमाची नाही इथे सीमा. कुणाच्या सांगण्याने, कुणाच्या बोलण्याने नष्ट होणार नाही त्याची प्रतिमा. असा हा महान भारत माझा. मिळवणी मिसवणी राहतो आम्ही, इथं होत नाही तू आणि मी. म्हणूनच पूर्ण होईल देश आमचा. भारत आहे प्रतीक ऐक्यांचा. गंगा यमुना वेगाने जातात, पवित्र नद्या माझ्या भारत देशात. अभिमानानं उभा आहे हा पर्वत, विस्तीर्ण पसरलेला आहे हा हिमालय. जो येईल ह्या देशात त्याला असे मुक्त प्रवेश. परंतु एकीने लढा देऊन केला इंग्रजांचा नाश. असा हा सुजलाम सुफलाम भारत, ज्याच्यावर हल्ला करण्याची नाही कोणाची हिंमत. जय भारतम, जय भारतम, सुजलाम सुफलाम मातरम, वंदे मातरम. धन्यवाद.
I literally got the goosebumps listening to your poem. Thank you, Nishita, for your kind words. हमारे जमाने में प्रजासत्ताक दिन के दिन हम सब लोग स्कूल जाके ग्राउंड पर परेड किया करते थे.
It was quite amusing to be part of those parades. A proud feeling which cannot be fulfilled with any other day. अगर परेड की बात हो ही गई है तो क्यों ना 3rd year की स्पेशल परेड पे नजर डालें?
So let's have a look on the parade put forth by the 3rd year students.
The Delhi Republic Day Parade is the largest and most important of the parades marking the Republic celebration in India. The parade takes place every year on 26th January at Rajpath, New Delhi. It is the main attraction of India's Republic Day celebration, which lasts for 3 days. Have you ever thought about a parade in architectural field? Have you ever thought about which architectural wonders have made contribution during Republic, or rather architecture that have left behind a remarkable signs in each of our state? Let us give a tribute to these monumental structures through a architectural parade.
आमार घरলৈ আপোনাক স্বাগতম. Awesome Assam. Assam is India's gateway to Northeast and act as a vital link for trade with Southeast Asian countries. The state is known for its tea, petroleum resources, muga silk and biodiversity. The houses constructed here are generally termed as Assam type houses, consisting usually one or more stories. The houses are built to be earthquake proof and are made from materials ranging from wood and bamboo to steel and concrete.
Namaste. Firstly, we are in the state where nature smiles, that is Sikkim. Sikkim is one of the most beautiful states of India with overwhelming monuments. The stunning architecture, colorful interior, prayer chants and serene silence of Buddhist monasteries of Sikkim is the greatest contribution to India. The architecture of Sikkim has striking resemblance of Tibetan architecture with framing members richly decorated with carved and painted motifs.
Happiness comes in waves. Andaman. Experience a whole new world. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are located around 1,400 km away from the east coast of India. They have tourist beaches, ponds, and also a fragment of history. There are 6 native communities of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, each with a unique vernacular architecture of their own.
Ram Ram Mandali. Jai Maharashtra. Maharashtra has always been a land of warriors. Maharashtra is a thriving state in tourism point of view. There are n number of mountains, caves and historical places located here. This state also has many big cities like Mumbai, Pune, Aurangabad, Nashik, Nagpur, etc. Maharashtra state in India is known for its cave and rock cut architecture. It is said that the varieties found in Maharashtra are wider than the caves and rock cut architecture found in rock cut areas of Egypt, Assyria, Persia and Greece.
Where culture meets the nature. Tripura. Tripura is famous for its cultivations, tea plantations, beautiful gardens, toy trains, and much more. Bamboo is the major element available in the state of Tripura, and the vernacular architecture of Tripura is revolved around the locally available material like bamboo, timber, thatch, leaves, can, and lime. The whole community of people participates in the construction and they build houses in rectangular in shapes.
Konkani ulavta. When you miss the beach, head towards Goa. The state of Goa in India is famous for its beaches and place of worship. Goa has a civilization of warm, happy people. Goa sees a mixture of different religions like Christian, Catholic and Hindu that live together in harmony. The architecture of Goan Catholics has strong Portuguese and native Goan influence. It developed over the Portuguese Indian era.
A world of extraordinary beauty. Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh is known for its pristine beauty and the lush green forest. When the sun first strikes India, it shines upon Arunachal wild jungles and tribal communities. Arunachal, the name means land of the rising sun. Their houses are made from bamboo and slits. The houses of the tribes of Arunachal Pradesh represent the traditional style of constructing the dwellings from the locally available materials, and the size of the houses depends on the family patterns of the tribe.
Sat Sri Akal. The state known for the land of 5 rivers. It's Punjab, situated in northwestern part of India. The capital of Punjab is Chandigarh. It is known as the most fertile land of India. Cities of Punjab are famous for Golden Temple, Rock Garden, Jallianwala Bagh. Sikh architecture is the style of architecture that was developed under Sikh Empire during 18th and 19th century, distinguished for its many curves and straight lines.
Vadakam, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is truly enchanting with its rich culture and heritage that has attracted tourists from all over the world. Tamil Nadu is full of surprises. It has the beautiful beaches, the magnificent temples, picturesque wildlife sanctuaries, colorful festivals, and a plethora of panoramic sites make Tamil Nadu tourism an enthralling experience. Tamil Nadu is the magnificent land of temples and a paradise for all art lovers.
Jai Jinendra, the state on the western coast of India. It's Gujarat. The Sabarmati is the largest river in Gujarat. It is the largest producer and exporter of cotton. The architecture of Gujarat consists of architecture in Indian state of Gujarat. Islamic architecture flourished during the rule of Gujarat Sultanate and Mughal Empire in Gujarat. Buildings were built in European style, includes Gothic and Neoclassical during the British colonial period.
Shubha Seagalu. One state, many worlds. Karnataka. The state boasts of historically significant monuments and structures that are amalgamation of Islamic, Hindu, Jain and colonial architecture. The typical Guttu house has a steeply pitched roof, narrow corridors that runs all around the courtyard connected to the rooms, symmetrical facades with principal building material wood.
Siva Sound. Real heaven lies in Uttarakhand. The temples in Uttarachal are usually made in Nagara style of architecture or the Gharwali style of architecture. Kedarnath Temple, one of the most popular Shaivism sites in Uttarakhand. The Kedarnath Temple, perched high at 3,583 meters, is located about 223 kilometers from Rishikesh. Construction material of housing are mostly wood, stone and slate.
যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে। We should live here like a king and not as servants. West Bengal. West Bengal is the second largest tea producing state in India and is home to the globally acclaimed Darjeeling tea variety. West Bengal's architecture is an amalgamation of ancient urban architecture, religious architecture, rural vernacular architecture, colonial townhouses and country houses, and modern urban styles. The bungalow concept is a notable architectural export of Bengal.
एक भारत को देखिए कई भेष में, कुछ दिन तो गुजारिए उत्तर प्रदेश में. Uttar Pradesh is known for its rich culture and tradition. It is home to Ayodhya and Mathura, birthplace of Lord Rama, Lord Krishna and Bhagwan Parshurama. The architectural structure in Uttar Pradesh includes Buddhist stupas and viharas, ancient monasteries, townships, forts, palaces, temples, mosques, mausoleums, memorials, and other community structures. Uttar Pradesh architectural style also includes Hindu temples, ghats, etc.
We are not building a future for a few years. We are building for a lifetime. Building construction. Architecture is the study of buildings from designing to hand over the building to the client. Building construction is an important part of architecture. It helps to design effective details, to estimate values of project, to give proper understanding of structure and an alternate option. Helps to prepare model and ability to work on site to make the building a safer place to live in.
Services are solid as concrete. Services are the system installed in buildings to make them comfortable and to ensure that a building is functional, efficient, and safe. They play a significant role in sustainability and energy demand of a building. These services includes harnessing of renewable energy, electrical distribution, lighting, HVAC, plumbing, drainage, water treatment, vertical and horizontal transportation, refrigeration, fire protection, and much more. Services play a central role in contributing to the design of building. Architects can design the most beautiful or complex building, but without services, the structure remains incomplete.
Peace has its victories no less than war, but it doesn't have as many monuments to unveil. Indian monuments. Monuments play a very important role in preserving the rich cultural heritage and history of India. Monuments were frequently built to mark an important occasion of events in history with their elaborate superficialities and wonderful architecture. Indian monuments represent one of the most outstanding facets of the multifaceted Indian culture. There are important symbols of different periods in India's long history. Monuments also show the architectural growth of India from the past to the present. While the monuments of India have become an inspiration for the future generation, now it is the duty of all citizens to conserve our historical monuments and preserve our Indian heritage.
Okay, that was quite a surprise. Very nice.
अरे वाह, ये आर्किटेक्चर परेड तो बिल्कुल लाल किले की परेड की तरह ही थी.
Thank you, third year, for your performance. Now, as we're summing up with the event, let's hear some inspiring words from our faculty, Professor Ankita Shukla. You are on mute, ma'am.
Hi, sorry. Morning. Great work, guys. Okay, so what an energetic and beautiful dawn it has been. Every event at VSOA leaves a new benchmark of competence and astonishment to us, that is, the audience and the spectators. Today was no different, and as always, you guys have outdone yourselves. Today, on behalf of the teaching, non teaching, fraternity, and our beloved student body, I would like to thank the managing committee, the student body for putting up such a beautiful event, especially the students from third year, second year, and the first yearites, who I suppose are actually managing the first event of their academic career beginning. I would like to thank the social media committee, the photography committee, and to all the students who have helped in managing the event with going live on the portals, recording the event, and functioning and managing the whole event in the execution. Good work, excellent planning, and excellent execution in a very short notice of time. Thank you. I hope we fight and overcome this challenge that the pandemic has been on us, leading us to celebrate only virtually. 26 January Republic Day and its importance, the cultural diversity and heritage of our beloved land is not unknown to us. And it's what, as rightly said previously, that it's the day when our constitution was established in the year 1950. It came into force. And it is because of the fight and the blood that was shed by our freedom fighters that we today have the right to speak, the right to educate ourselves, and the right to fight against the exploitation that the world puts out. Every citizen is independent of their age, status, caste, gender, whatever it has been, whatever challenge it has been, have fought for us to be here. And hence it is our responsibility to reaffirm our commitment in university or in the unity in diversity, in maintaining the universal peace, and to enjoy every second and moment of growth around us, and to create an equality and environment of equality with every living being around us. So, not forgetting the heroes of the past, of our history, and not forgetting the heroes of today who are fighting day in and out for our safety, and for the people who have lost their lives in these tiring times of the war against pandemic. Let's pray for peace and love. I would not like to take much of your time. I would like to end my speech here by requesting each one of us that is present here to promise ourselves that we become the best version of ourselves so that we can contribute in solving the issues and problems that our motherland faces, and to make our nation a better place to live in. Thank you, everyone, and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. Now, I would like to call Elders Bins to give vote of thanks.
Once again, good morning to one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks to all the dignitaries and everyone present here who strive to make this event fruitful. I hereby take this opportunity to thank our ever-supporting and encouraging principal, Professor Chakur Mehta, and all our faculty members for their unerring guidance and support throughout. Special thanks to Professor Ankita ma'am for coordinating the entire event with such a smooth and flawlessly. I would also like to thank all our students, participants, and volunteers and the beloved audience for joining us and making this event a memorable one. Once again, thanking each one of you for joining on the behalf of VSO family, wishing you all a happy Republic Day. Jai Hind.
you everyone for your presence. We can conclude the event now.